actually, why don't we kick it off, Bob? Why don't you start? So let's just define PR in 2015, because PR today is not what PR started. I mean, the fundamentals are still the same, but PR itself, the practice of PR is different. So why don't you talk a little bit about your definition of PR?
In terms of the main shift, if you think about the history of PR, it was really broadcasting. It was really about taking on a company or a client message and putting it out to the largest audience possible. Along the way, we started doing things like writing speeches for executives and writing executive bylines and finding that tone of voice of the individual. Today, the social media landscape has entirely changed to what I call, and I think you're going to hear it a lot more, dark media. And dark media is those private areas where we communicate. Think about Snapchat, Vine, InMail and LinkedIn, closed groups in Facebook. Today, PR means we're not about social media, we're not about broadcasting and broad, we're about creating a voice in individual areas where executives and companies can move forward, and that is a little bit scary, and it's also a great opportunity for all of us.
Janette, what do you see at Phelps? How are you seeing PR changing, and how would you define PR?
I don't necessarily see the definition of public relations changing that much. I mean, it's still...
You have to hold it close.
Okay, sorry. I don't see the definition of public relations changing so much. Earned media is exposure that you're getting that you're not buying or paying for. Like, that's the basic definition. But what I see and what I've seen change since I started my career is now we have all these other platforms to amplify and engage on. Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, etc., etc. So it creates a whole new opportunity for brands and for entrepreneurs to really engage with your target audience on two different levels: the social media platform level, and then also on the traditional media level. Traditional media being, print, broadcast, and online. So I see it as, it's just we have an expanded level of tools now that we can engage with.
Yeah, I completely agree with that, and it's really beyond. I mean, I think when we started in PR, it was about sending out news releases via fax. Nowadays, it's really about content sharing and thinking beyond press releases. It's blogging, it's developing videos, and infographics, images are important, and having that social platform, it just opens a whole new world. In the end, though, PR is still about building and protecting your company's reputation and brand. So I think that foundation is still there, but just how we are executing it is different.
That's great. One of the things that we see at Business Wire when we think about PR is we actually have boiled it down to PR is the launch pad of activity. So PR is it's the communication, and among other things, one of the things it is the communication jump-off point for your launching. So it's the document or the assets that are creating dark media sharing, that's creating conversations online, and it's that ability to create something that drives third parties to move. Whether it's sharing, hating you, loving you, writing about you,